am Allison. I'm the Senior Director of Broadway Inbound.
And my name is Jered. I am the Director of Sales.
I'm Fatima. I'm the Director of Operations.
Together, we have over 50 years of experience working on Broadway. We're here today in a Broadway rehearsal studio. We wanted to share tips with you on how to book Broadway shows and how to make the most of your trip to New York City and going to see a Broadway show.
Broadway is similar to shows on the West End or other places that you can see live theater. It's all magical. Many shows do start in London and then move to Broadway, or start in Broadway and move to London, or play both places at the same time. But there's nothing quite like Broadway in New York City. It really is the cream of the crop of live theater.
There's a lot of options to choose from, so don't let the choices overwhelm you. Check into the shows and don't be afraid to try something you've never heard of before. It might surprise you and delight you. There are shows that have iconic brands that you definitely have heard of before. There are smaller plays and musicals that might tell the story of one person. There are big shows that have lots of choreography and huge casts. No matter what, you're going to have a great time.
There's so many options at so many different price levels. You could stay in Midtown within walking distance of the theater. You could be uptown near Central Park or downtown near Soho.
There's so many options for restaurants in New York City. I wouldn't say that anything is the best because there's just everything from all over the world. So many different price points as well. One of the things I like to do is just walk up 9th Avenue and you're going to see things all across the scope of restaurant options. But one of my favorite pre-theater options is to go to Sardi's and sit at the bar and have a martini and some fries.
There are so many things to do in New York City. The possibilities are endless. There are sightseeing cruises. There are a bunch of museums. There are 5 observation decks where you can get all different views and perspectives of the city. If you want to do some free things, you can just wander through beautiful Central Park. You can walk the High Line. I like to just walk around the city and explore the neighborhoods.
You could also explore Little Italy, Soho, go uptown by Central Park, the West Side, the East Side of Manhattan. Don't forget we have 5 boroughs, so you could also visit the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island.
It's really easy because there's so much arts and culture in New York City. If you go to the Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts, you can see the Metropolitan Opera or the New York City Ballet. You can also explore 5th Avenue, which is referred to as Museum Mile, which has lots of the iconic museums of New York City. You could even go to the Museum of Broadway if you're a Broadway fan and learn more about behind the scenes of a Broadway show.
Broadway is the heartbeat of New York City. It is a quintessential New York City experience, and it brings stories to life live on stage in a way that movies and TV shows just cannot do. Broadway is alive and incredible.
Sure, the city is very walkable, so make sure you wear your comfy shoes. And don't forget the subway is so easy and affordable.
There's no wrong time of year to visit New York City. It is wonderful any time of the year. I personally like the fall to see the fall foliage in Central Park, or around the holidays with the amazing Christmas tree up at Rockefeller Center. But there truly is no wrong time to visit New York. It is alive every day of the year.
There's lots of ways to make your Broadway experience special. One of the things that is really fun is to do a walking tour of the theater district. You can learn all about the historic venues that are in and around Times Square, the history of Times Square, and how Broadway became where it is today. Another thing that you could do is participate in a talkback at the show you're going to see. A lot of the shows will do scheduled talkbacks, and so you can stick around after the show for a little while and hear from some of the actors. There's also ways that you can participate in workshops if you're traveling with a group. You'll have that workshop take place in a studio like this. You can do a dance class, an acting class, do a Q&A with a Broadway performer, all sorts of ways to be able to experience what it's like to put a show on stage.